There we are. And look
Oh
at that.
no.
We're on the right channel. Looks like my audio's even working. Look, someone slapped some feet on the table.
Oh my.
How exciting.
Mm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, anyway, we're here to play some Night Below Dungeon Crawl Classics. And yeah, I guess let's introduce and then we'll get back into it. You all just last session, I need to find a gentle way to phrase this.
That
You-
we were making great decisions nonstop.
You all wrecked a man's butt. How's that?
Oh yeah. Oh,
We
oh
gave him
yeah.
a very invasive procedure to check his prostate.
Completely necessary.
Colonoscopy. Very important.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
I think
It's
it
a
was like a
procedure.
colon outscopy more than anything, but
That was a good one.
We
Dan.
found
that was a
that
good
was a
one.
good one.
opportunity for an advantage, and we pressed it.
Yes.
We did remodel it, Griff.
Yeah. John, who you
Well,
playing?
they did. I'm playing Sweeney, halfling vagrant. I do halfling things. I am one half of our commando team.
True story. Alex, what do you got?
I am Colin Blackrider. I'm just a priestess, laying on hands,
Yeah.
spreading chaos for the
Mhm.
Chaos Titan, just normal stuff.
Regular stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. Dan, what do you got?
the pitchfork, who sometimes pitchforks and less often magics.
That's a
Actually, probably more often magics, just not well.
yeah. It's the success ratio that gets you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right, Sundance Kid 007. We did just start. Jeremy, who you playing?
I am playing Farbauti. I'm just a simple dwarven mercenary with 7 ex-wives and a ton of alimony to pay. So good at the murder, get paid well for the murder. A plus B equals C.
It's math. That
No one said there'd be math tonight. I gotta go.
Oh shit. And Bert, what do you got, man?
And Gadsby, the humble halfling trader, who, while I don't worship the gods of chaos, I like to think I do my part in bringing it about in this world.
Yeah. That's it. Not a worshiper, just a good acquaintance.
We're drinking buddies.
There you go. There you go. So, yeah, you're all still digging through the Garlstone mines. We're on the second level. Let's move some of these tokens out of the way a little bit. Our location is actually a little bit further up right there. Is notated by the donkey token. And yeah, last session, there's a little cabin here. You all snuck up to it. Well, some of you didn't sneak up to it, but you did approach it. There's a very smelly man inside. You went in and long story short, you gave him, Farbauti gave him a wedgie with his shield, and then the pitchfork enlarged it significantly. And just removed those cheeks.
And Jason almost got eaten by a giant albino cave eel.
That
Oh,
is true.
yeah.
That is true. He did.
That was a heck of an encounter.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're going to pick up. I believe you all did do your searching because the big thing you found was a plain silver brooch on that dude. Let me get my notes out because I'm going to forget something. But yeah, I guess that was the big part. So, kind of on, the what's next in this section. There's the dome, which you've kind of passed the entrance. Up ahead towards the right, there's the crab petals. Or you could continue going on for the Chamber of the All-Hearing Gods. And beyond that is the Grand Cavern.
Nice.
So,
are we hungry enough to go to the crab petals first, or do we want to? Yeah.
I mean, if we
petals.
don't deal with that, that's just one more room of bullshit to come up behind us. And we've
Yeah.
learned to always cover your ass, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get
That's-
a plate inserted in my pants.
that's a smart idea.
Yeah.
After what
That's
we've just
multi-layered
witnessed.
answer right there.
Yeah.
Just like
get
that,
a big
man.
old a steel diaper.
Mm-hmm. So with that phrase, you all didn't check out the dome. Do you want to
Yeah.
take the dome before you continue on? Yeah.
Might as
easy
well.
enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's
We're
be
there.
thorough.
Yeah, you are. So let's get some words about the dome. So yeah, this is you kind of all cut back, kind of head in this large circular room. Ceiling's like 25 feet up, and it's filled with water, about 15 feet deep. There's this huge pillar in the center, and it almost kind of looks like a giant mace or some shit. And as you're all kind of standing there, kind of looking, taking this room in, you do see floating in the water, just past this pillar in the center of the room, as the pillar's notated by that.
Point of clarification:
Yeah.
the water is below us, right? It's not like floating water up in the.
Oh, no,
up
no,
in the...
no, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
no.
just want to make sure. I mean, it'd be
It's
cool if it
up.
was, but
Right.
Yeah, that
it's
would
normal water.
be just up. Yeah.
okay. All right.
But yeah, there's a body floating out there. Looks like it's face down, wearing a black cloak.
Do we want to try and fish him out?
Yeah, I got a grappling hook and
Okay.
rope.
Go and give me that strength test to give it a throw.
Oh yeah, I'm so good at these. Yep, just like that.
You give it a throw, it does not go far enough.
I look over at Farbauti. I'm like, you want to give it a try?
All right. Just like my old brother-in-law.
Fishing a dead body out of the water?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
12.
We'll unpack that later.
You're so close with that throw. If you were to increase that up a couple points, it probably would hit it.
Oh, I guess. I'd still have 20 for...
Yeah.
I'll spend a...
A shitload. So, yeah, you throw it. You land like center mass. You give a pull, and you can kind of feel this grappling hook set in the body as you start pulling it in. And as you're pulling it in, all of a sudden you see this huge gaping mouth come up from underneath of it and just swallow it whole and pull down. And as it pulls down, you can feel this grappling hook like bite in its mouth. I
We're
think
gonna get a big fish.
Everybody, all get on board. Oh, here's a big one.
so. Yeah, we got to do some competing strength tests here.
Okay.
So, I'll roll, and it'll give you the number to beat.
Okay.
Only a 23.
Oh my gosh.
What oh.
So, I'll tell you what, for Bowdy, you'll roll the primary test. Anyone who wants to help, you'll roll a strength test. If you get 10 or higher, you add 2 points to Farbaudi's total.
Don't suck. That
Oh.
sucked. That sucked a lot. Yeah, so the thing was, my ex-wife accidentally killed her own brother, and I tried to help her dump the body, but then it turned out that just made things more suspicious. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention.
So we're up to 8. If anyone else wants to give a hand.
There are not enough of us to catch this
Or,
fish.
or if there's a halfling that still has some luck left they want to burn.
That's to 10. Only 13 points to go.
I was going to try and do something different because it's
I
a
will
good decision.
I'll burn the 3 luck. I've got 3 fleeting luck.
Okay. So that pops us up to a 16. We still have to hit 23.
All right, because my strength is trash, and spell casting my thing. I was going to cast Enlarge and see if I can roll well enough to give him a boost to strength.
I like it.
Oh.
Give Farbauti a strength boost. Go for it.
Oh, nope.
Oh, God.
We're off to a proper start here.
Not for two, good start.
That was an 8, so that is a loss failure.
Yeah, that's business as usual for the Pitchfork.
What is that? 7 points away?
Well, I actually haven't given a hand yet, so I suppose Gadsby can go and grab it.
Sure.
And pull. So you want a strength check?
Strength test. That is not enough.
What do you need to hit?
10.
I will spend 2 luck to make that a 10.
Okay. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We need 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We need 5 points.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay. That hits enough. You pull and you're all struggling together. You're fighting this thing. It goes back or forth.
I'm not struggling. I'm sorry.
You're cheering
Struggling
on.
with myself.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in that damn water. I'm not going to do it.
It's like this 15, 20-minute fight back and forth until eventually you haul this massive catfish. This thing's like 15 feet from head to toe, or head to tail. Just this huge, swollen catfish. As you pull it up, it's flailing around, kicking up here and there. Definitely getting the mouth wedged open to get this body out. May need a little tactic to it. Whatever y'all want to do.
Just
Healed.
kill it.
Back.
Okay. Go ahead and give me some damage then.
Okay. Yeah, I'll plug this in there. I'll just roll it and let it do the
Sure.
damage on its own.
Yeah. Yeah, that will do it.
Okay.
That will do it.
Good God.
Yeah, you
Wow.
roll up,
Wow.
plant it right on the forehead. It twitches a few times and then dies. As it does so, its body kind of relaxes a little bit. Huge catfish shit all on the edge of the water as the mouth opens and this corpse rolls out. It is human, terrible shape, wearing a black cloak and clothing. The kind of the shirt that it's wearing's got a little bit like of a star embroidery pattern on it. What do y'all want to do?
Looks fancy. Like, does it mean anything?
You want to give me an intelligence test?
Sure.
I'm gonna start butchering up this catfish.
All right.
There you go. Oh, you got a 19.
Got a
That's good.
19.
Nice.
Gotta get those good rolls in when they don't mean much.
I mean, you might identify something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So
Maybe it's a lucky cape we can take off the dead guy floating in a lake.
kind of there's a few things. Looking at it, you don't recognize the guy, but you know a wizard when you see one.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing, this dude's in really rough shape, but as you start kind of looking it over, you see that this guy must have had like some kind of like, you could tell he's got like boils or something, some kind of like weird skin condition, maybe some side effect from magic that went sideways on him.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah. And finally, as you're searching him and kind of taking this information in, it looks like it looks like the actual cause for death. Looks like dude's throat was slit. And then it looks like he was kind of dumped in the water, because you can see like nibbles and stuff like crabs, fish maybe. And they're all definitely, post-mortem style injuries. But the final thing, as you're searching this dude, you find he's got a fancy-ass brooch on him. They are all about brooches in this dungeon.
Oh. Maybe that
Well.
looks nice.
Yeah, maybe
Is it
I'll
the
steal
same
his...
design as the last one we found?
It's not. No, it is not. So the previous brooch that you found was very plain, unadorned, just plain silver brooch. And then same thing with the one that you found upstairs as well. I think.
You guys mind if I like... beep, beep?
Go ahead.
No, check out my food chuck.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, if his fancy cape is in good shape, I'll just steal it and the brooch.
Okay. Cape
You know-
is waterlogged, a little slimy, but you could,
Put a little work into it, clean it up, and we'll let it dry.
sure. Yeah.
Just because Sweeney's, kind of a curious guy, I am going to actually also like open up the guts, just to see if there's anything that
Any other
the
cool
catfish
things?
it might have eaten anything,
Absolutely.
and
I'll help
precious
pull
metals and
open-
such might still be
Yeah.
in there.
It'd be like that really gross scene from Jaws.
Yeah. So yeah, gutting this thing. And give me just a second here, Dan. Ooh, there's so much stuff. Did I not put that information in there? Dan, why didn't I put that information in there?
You didn't expect us to come here?
No, I did. That's why I actually put
Oh.
it in the game. Okay, so as you equip this brooch, you feel... Actually, hang on. I realize I fucked something up a little bit. There we go.
That never happens on our games.
Who'da thunk it?
Nope.
No.
We're flawless role players.
Mm-hmm.
100%. The best, in fact.
Give me a second. I
also
have to do
humble.
math.
Mm.
Do I have to do math for this?
Oh,
This is
gosh.
easy math.
Oh my
Matt
god!
strikes again.
You could toss math at me. I'm pretty good at it
No,
sometimes.
it's also secret math.
Oh well, I can't help you there.
Your
That's
phone
personal
has
choice.
a
Most sacred
calculator
to
on
me.
it.
Grit math.
As you put this brooch on, Pitchfork, I would like you to check out the front page of your character sheet. That's accurate.
Well, that's accurate.
That's accurate.
Okay.
Both numbers, the current and the max, are accurate.
Uh-huh. That's surprising.
And I'll let you find some way to explain it to your friends what's just happened.
It's like I feel about 6 times healthier than before.
Neat.
Like perhaps someone could punch me in the face and I wouldn't die instantly. Perhaps they could punch me 3 or 4 times. Not for Bowdy, though. He doesn't count.
Yeah, that might just be a one shot. So
Maybe,
yeah,
maybe two or three punches from Farbauti.
there you go. All right. So
That's pretty wild.
Farbauti and Sweeney, the two of you split the gut open of this giant
How
catfish.
did he die?
You know, secrets. Rummaging through the guts. Why don't each of you give me a D12 roll? This is for Farbauti and Sweeney.
Oh, they? Okay.
One.
12.
12!
You find
one way or the other.
13 gold. It's fucking, yeah. You find 13 gold in this thing. It looks like it's not digesting, so there's just like a little like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah. And then the other thing you find is a like forearm and a hand.
Hmm.
It's all kind of green, tough looking skin. Kind of, you know, little pointy claws at the fingertips. Yeah.
Grab it and just shake it at Farbauti. Does this look familiar to you? Just like a goblin or an orc or something?
If you want to try and figure it out, it's an intelligence test.
You know what? I'll try.
I'll try to.
Oh,
I don't know anything today.
I mean, you know, you leave shit in the water long enough, dead is dead.
Yeah.
Dead is dead.
It ate a hag. That's how I'm thinking.
Like my old brother-in-law, he had gangrene before he went in the water.
Oh, you're really
Turns out
doing him
I
a
should have
favor.
just not fished him up. They would have never been able to determine cause of death. But you know, the mistakes you make for love.
Worth it?
Oh,
I'm not hearing a yes right away, so no.
she was firing all the wrong and right ways.
That sounds like when
Best damn gnome I've ever known.
yeah.
Her parents didn't approve of the whole like gnome dwarf relation though.
That's fair. All right. So you've got a hand. Did you want...
It's the grease type beat. I understand that.
Yeah. Anyone else want to look at this hand?
And what about... What's a hand?
If not, we can continue on.
Okay. Just throw it backwards then.
Okay. In the water it goes. You don't see anything else of note in the dome. Sweeney, were you butchering up this giant catfish?
Yeah. I mean, we've been at this for probably all of like a couple of hours, maybe. So at this point, I know the two halflings need a meal. So.
Give me 3d30.
3d30.
Dang.
Has anyone popped open this thing's gut to see what's in it?
They did. They found 13 gold, and they found a weird green hand.
Just over there if you want to.
There weren't any rings or anything like that on it, right?
Yeah. But it didn't look like it was a human hand.
Yeah,
I would love it if we just threw away the hand of Vecna. Wouldn't that be great?
that would be amazing.
Perfect. It'd be perfect.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, you managed to carving around the, parasite infected bits and this and that. You do manage to salvage 53 pounds of catfish fillet, catfish nuggets.
I don't have enough salt for all that, but we can at least have a nice meal.
I mean, you could. In the both cabins, there was, little wood stove, and they had cooking surfaces on them. You could retreat there, maybe try and take
They
a
might
long
have
rest.
spices too.
Yeah.
I'll let a roll for it happen. See, yeah.
Yeah. And maybe we'll get lucky and people will come back to them and maybe we'll get a chance to ask questions. Or we'll just kill them. Either way.
Either one.
Both, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all heading back
Colin
to
says it with a
the
smile.
cabin in the Blue Garl Cavern to
Quick
cook.
question.
Yeah.
The brooch, that's the picture that's on the screen?
Yes, it
It
is.
was?
Mhm.
It looks awfully fiddly. Can I see if there's anything about it that twists, turns, pushes, or otherwise?
You certainly can, as long as the Pitchfork says it's okay. Now, Pitchfork did already put it on, and it did have an immediate effect. Pitchfork, if you would care to explain what that effect is.
Yeah. I feel so healthy today. So very healthy.
If you were to
Okay.
put that in a mechanical sense, how would you explain that?
Well, as I said earlier, it's like maybe if someone attacked me, I wouldn't die immediately,
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
like normal.
So yeah, Pitchfork, it's up to you if you want to take it off. And
I can do it while he's wearing it. Just kind of push
Yeah.
and prod.
Just be gentle with it.
yeah. All right.
Push the needle all the way into him to see exactly how many hit points it gave you.
Bert, go ahead and roll me an intelligence test.
Intelligence. Not my strong suit.
Yeah, you're not able to figure anything out. It definitely, there are parts that move and kind of twist around on it. Maybe after thinking about it for a few hours, you can try again, see if you can figure anything out.
Sounds good.
Maybe when we go get camped, we can
Yeah.
fiddle around with it a bit.
Sure. So,
He twists up, then you hear head decapitation mode activated.
yeah.
Yeah. Self-destruct in 10.
Self-destruct. So, yeah, you go back to the cabin that's in the Blue Garl Cavern, the cabin that's there. There were some bunks there, so you all have a place to rest. There was a wood-burning stove. There was a decent pile of wood out, back behind it. So yeah, getting a night's rest is completely possible. You are in a cave that you haven't finished exploring, so there is a risk of someone finding you overnight. So I think what we're gonna do here is, first off, we got that catfish. Someone needs to cook it.
Oh yeah.
And I think that is going to be an intelligence test. Now, if you wanted to look for seasonings, that will be a luck test.
I'll do it. I'll take it upon myself.
All right.
I've sold some rat on a stick in my day.
There you go. So yeah, if you're looking for season, that's luck.
Failed it.
You failed it.
No
you
season.
do not find any seasoning. You're going to have to cook this fish and eat it plain.
That's fine.
This
But-
point, it's all about the art of cooking.
Check, though.
Yeah. But the cooking does go very well. As it's all cooked up, I'll tell you what, you've got a nice hot meal. When we complete this long rest, rather than just recovering 1 hit point, I'll let everyone recover 2.
Oh.
So, are you all going to keep any kind of watch overnight?
Yeah.
That'd probably be wise.
Okay. Who's taking first
So we'll let
watch?
everybody know I can't see in the dark.
We're underground, so
Yeah.
light doesn't. Yeah. I'll take first,
Okay.
since I got to be up to finish the clean up the pots.
Sure. Who's taking second?
Take second.
I'll take last.
Okay. Why don't, let's see here. Why don't each of you give me an intelligence test?
On my watch, since we're probably going to keep a light on the inside of the cabin,
Sure.
I'm going to take my watch on the roof of the cabin outside so that I can get my
Your
vision.
night eyes. Yeah.
Do you want intelligence from everybody or everybody who's taking a
Just
watch?
the ones doing watch. Okay. For Bowdy.
I'm so full of catfish. I'm dozing during my watch.
All right.
I
So
clearly didn't need the 4th helping.
yeah, it will be on your watch for Bowdy.
Of course.
Maybe you're nodding off a little bit. But as you're kind of setting outside the cabin, you see 2 people kind of come stumbling in followed shortly after by a third person. All them kind of like stumbling, slowly making their way to the cabin. Look like maybe they're drunk. As they get a little closer, you can definitely tell they got some funk to them. Not quite as intense as that last guy, but they're kind of stinky. What do you want to do?
Are they dressed like them fellows that what we fought earlier in that room with the pillars and all that sort of nonsense?
No, they are definitely wearing very kind of like tattered, like peasant style clothing.
Do they look like them fuckers what run Jason up a tree?
They do.
All right. Well, they're fairly slow. I'll let the others know. All right. I think we got some zombies coming up on us.
Okay.
Mm. Fun.
At which point, I'm not going to investigate any further. I'm just going to get myself in a good position to chop at one as it walks past.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Give me, if you're trying to get in position so you can take a free chop at one, go ahead and give me an agility test. Is that what it's called? Yeah, give me an agility test.
All right. You can do it. You can be sneaky. You're a nimbly bimbly dwarf. You can do it.
All right. So we're gonna, let's see, this will be an opposed. I'll tell you what, it's a tie, so I'll let it swing in your direction.
Clang, 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 clang. Maybe I left just a small piece of catfish that I didn't finish that draws attention for a brief moment.
Yeah. Give me just a moment here. All right. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative. The first round for Bowdy gets to go because he took a hiding position. And I'll roll for Jason. All right. For Bowdy, what are you going to do, man? And then we'll get this initiative popping proper style.
All right. Well, I'm going to do my best to just cleave into one and hopefully, if I can, knock it into the second one.
Sure.
So we'll go over there, go to equipment. Clickety clackety.
13 does hit. 7 damage. Okay. Does hurt it, doesn't drop it, and your deed does not pop off.
Fair enough. So that will just do the shield bash.
14 does hit. 8 damage finishes the job. Now it still rides off the deed from the first attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Would that adjust its 2 hit any?
That's a good question.
That should take it down to 11.
Yeah, it looks like it's still incorporating the math for the new deed die.
Okay. Well, 11 still hits, and that would drop that by 3. So, and 5 still is going to do the job.
Nice.
All right. Now we begin turn proper. Sweeney, you get the call from Farbauti outside. Zombies are in the way.
I hop up, I grab my hand axe and pull my dagger and go outside.
Okay. My audio just went real wild for a second. Let me double check this.
Don't sound fine to us, at least.
Okay. That's what counts. My device is there. And this device is default, and default's this. Okay, we're good. I must have bumped a cable wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so please re-explain what you said, John, because...
No problem. I hop up out of my cot, I pull my hand axe and my dagger, and I'm going to the door and gonna go outside.
Sure. You grab those, you run outside. Jason, he'll grab his bow, and he will also run outside. And then we find ourselves with some zombies. All right, Farbauti, you are the target.
That's fair.
First one comes up, tries to take a bite out of you, does a 14 hit.
Nope.
All right. Second one comes up, also tries to bite you, does a 17 hit.
No, that chainmail has already paid off a couple times now.
Oh, shit. All right, Farbauti, turns around to you.
You trying to bite? This is all right. I'm trying to do the same thing. Gonna just do the same thing. Try to knock this one and the next one.
Okay. That is a critical hit. Is that max on your deed die as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Good
man.
grief.
So I'll tell you what, you're going to deal 14 damage, which is going to obliterate. The second one gets hit and falls prone. And I'll tell you what, it's such a jarring impact that one of his arms pops off. And I'm going to reduce its 2 hit a little bit because of that.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Okay. The
So
other
yeah, I
one's on
hit
the
the
ground.
first one so freaking hard. He flies in the second one. That one's on the ground now, and I just come over, raise the shield up in the air, and try and squish him.
Okay, go ahead.
So it would instead be 2 higher on both. So
Yeah, 19's to hit, and you all could have stayed in bed. Because
Pitchfork will.
Farbauti just completely obliterates 3 zombies like they were nothing. Good job.
all right, actually, it's okay.
I got out of bed. Hey,
Well, I mean, you never know how these things go. Remember the last time there were zombies, and then like things just went flipping nuts. You know.
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
All right.
Let's like roll our bet. I got this.
Hey, at least this time we didn't wind up with an extra nobility.
Yeah, man, like, I'm the only nobility like this party needs.
Yep. Yes, you are, Jason. Yes, you are.
All right. Rest of the night goes fine. You know, Gadsby, Sweeney, your watches are fine. Once again, because you had that hot food that Sweeney found and Gadsby cooked, instead of just healing 1 hit point, you all can heal 2 with a night's rest. And then, shit.
I feel 1/8 better.
There you go. Gadsby, did you want to take another look at this brooch?
Yeah, now that I've had some food in me and a good rest.
I did as well, given an opportunity. So
Okay. Are you both looking at it?
19 this time.
yeah, maybe that's good enough.
It certainly is. As Gadsby, you're kind of looking at this thing, moving it around. Pitchfork's still wearing it. As Pitchfork...
I'll let you know if it starts to hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't take long before you have to let him know. As that kind of hook on the bottom, like Gadsby, you get the little loops on it in just the right configuration, and that hook kind of rotates around and just stabs the Pitchfork right in the chest.
Oh.
And he dies.
Pitchfork, go ahead and decrease your stamina max by 1.
Oh no.
Does Pinhead show up and offer to show us such delights?
Yeah. And go ahead and increase that temporary hit points that it gives you. Give me a second. So if you click on that. Give me a second here. There we go. And let me readjust your HP here. There you go.
There is Nothing quite.
Well,
so-
I guess we learned how it works.
Nothing like trial and error figuring out how the magic items work.
Pitchfork, do you want to explain what happened?
I traded stamina for temporary HP. Permanent stamina.
Yeah.
And are you just now stuck?
Yeah, that seems like an expensive way to get HP, but if it was someone else who was spending their stamina, like maybe
No,
some
thank
people
you.
who we capture,
You can try it.
we'll just, capture somebody and just until they die.
We're real good at capturing things.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna kill them anyways,
Yeah.
Okay.
because we're good people.
Well, that's a fact.
All right. So, night's rest. You all figured out how to reload this brooch. Dan and Alex, this gives me some real vibes about a certain chest that I introduced in a long ago campaign.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where it could process meat into gold coins.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
There's a couple of conditions to it, though.
You
Yeah.
usually
Where-
are.
The living kind were worth more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so a lot of things got put in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A lot of things.
So what's the plan? You're gonna head up to the crab petals?
Yeah.
We'll see if we can capture
that was the
somebody to
plan.
recover stamina for me.
Mhm.
Or, well,
Or
not
we can
recover
get some-
stamina, but
Crabs and,
Mhm.
complete our seafood menu while we're down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you head into this room. There's just all these spikes and everything, these stalactites and mites all over. The shape of the cavern kind of gives the impression of like big, giant, like crab claws. And there's shallow pools all over, filled with crabs, just bunches and bunches of small crabs. But the other thing that you notice is that there's all this thin silk pulled taut between all the stalactites and stalagmites. Not quite like, I know you're all thinking like spider, but it isn't. You're not seeing like the geometric patterns that you kind of expect with a spider's web.
hmm.
What do you all want to do?
Well,
Who
we've
wants to
seen
throw something at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. We've seen an abundance of creatures eating other creatures. We have all sorts of leftover catfish flesh. Let's just toss them out there and see
Yeah,
what
there you go.
happens.
Yeah.
Watch the circle of life.
We don't really have salt for preserving things anyway, so. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. I was responding to Kat. Wanted to know which campaign. There is a link to the playlist. It is ancient and it is very low quality, so you've been warned.
Yes. Also, we were a lot worse at this than.
True. Anyway, John, if you would please run that
Maybe
by
we've
me
gotten
again, what your
better.
plan was.
Oh, actually, it was Farbauti had a
Farbauti,
good idea.
my bad.
We're gonna throw some leftover catfish at it.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. You throw some leftover catfish in there.
See if it like sticks. If anything comes scuttling out to look at it.
And, you throw a good numbers into this webbing. Nothing really happens. You throw some more into the webbing. Nothing really happens. And then finally, after a few minutes, give me just a moment here. Of course, it's in the wrong goddamn format. this giant, like crayfish. No, not quite. Whip scorpion. No, like it's got kind of like the round, like segmented body of think like a bed bug or a tick, just fucking huge. Like we're talking 4 or 5 feet across, 8 legs like spiders moving kind of between these webs. Its ass, instead of having like a scorpion sting or anything, it's just got all of these like foot long, like very thick like hairs coming out of it. Finished off with these 2 giant like crawdad style pincers on arms, and this mosquito like fucking like proboscis or whatever the fuck it is. And you see 2 of these things kind of move out of the shadows. One of them scampers along this webbing and kind of, finds one of these chunks of catfish, grabs it like a crab would eat to its claws, and holds it to the end of that like probe. As you see this little like tiny pincer alien style mouth kind of going out, like taking nips of it, eating this fish meat.
We just fucking jump it while it's eating.
I mean, we can. Do you think there's anything actually in here besides these things? What's your sniffer tell you?
Well, that's a good point.
Let's see
Any gold or
what-
gems nearby?
So, no gold or gems nearby. Now, we do have a merchant in the party. Gadsby, if you would want to give me an intelligence test. And also, I think the Pitchfork would be
Intelligence?
allowed on that as well. Yeah. Gadsby and Pitchfork, you can both give me intelligence tests.
10.
Pitchfork, not so much. Gadsby, now this webbing that they're on, maybe if you could harvest enough of it. You have heard of people making like ropes and cloth and like silks out of like spider webs. This just looks like some very large, thick, clear spider web. Maybe if you harvested enough of it, it could be worth something if you wanted to take the time to do it and then find someone to buy
the
it.
stuff might bring a few gold, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with.
There's 2 of them.
I mean,
If we're gonna do it, we got at least one who's busy eating. Here's
Yeah.
a second. I could go either way.
same.
I don't feel like they're likely to come wandering out of here and coming behind us later on in the cave.
Right.
Probably not.
Okay.
And I had a bad experience with the last bug-like thing.
You did.
Well, I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Maybe we leave a be for now.
okay.
Right.
You
You know,
retreat.
we can always come back here later.
Yeah.
After we're done with-
Exactly.
Okay. You all retreat back out of the room. Do you continue on to the chamber of... Yeah,
The second everybody gets out, I cast a spell.
I like it.
Okay.
What do you got?
Of course.
Disapproval.
Of course.
My
What is-
favorite spell.
do I even have any fleeting luck?
You do. You've got 10, I think.
So I have a lot of stuff popped up in that area.
Did you... Your default... You need to make sure that when you rest, you reset your disapproval range.
That's true, yeah.
I haven't changed it. I swear I haven't
Every
taken
time-
any more.
That I don't know. It should be every time you fail, it steps up a little bit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Because like you don't lose spells for failing your spellcasting roll. It just keeps upping your disapproval rating.
Yeah. Yeah, every failed spell increases it by 1.
There we go.
So, yeah. Your disapproval didn't go up, but that is still a failure, which would cause it to go up to a 1 to 2. Do you want to lock that into a success?
Oh yes. Would that need to be 4? Was it 4?
So you got a 9. To get that into the success range, you have to bump that up to a 14 at least.
Okay.
So
I
you'd
need to
have to drop
spend.
5 fleeting luck.
I can do that.
All right. So you can transform a single small object up to the size of a sling stone into a poisonous spider for 1d4 plus 1 cleric level turns. The object retains its natural shape until it touches an enemy. Once it touches an enemy, it remains in spider form for 2 rounds.
I choose the catfish nugget it was eating.
Says a small single object. Okay. All of a sudden, this catfish nugget in its hand. Go ahead and roll me a d4. Actually, this part doesn't matter because you're just popping this off.
I think its first bite even just goes.
Yeah. So for 2 rounds, this thing has a poisonous spider in its hand. Are you going to stop and watch the blow by blow, or are you continuing on?
I'm going to continue on. We'll come back.
Maybe you all
Love
look back and see Colin just a few steps behind you, and you hear a little bit of commotion from that cave.
They fighting over the meat?
Yep, they are.
I respect that. That's great.
It's fresh as it could be.
That's fantastic.
Wonderful.
So as you all continue on to the chamber of the all-hearing god. Yeah. It's
This the room that we fart in and giggle.
yeah.
Oh Lord, hear us toot.
Be like my second ex-wife. She had uncanny ears. She'd always catch me when I went to do a night snack. I could be clear across the compound, practically miles away, and she'd hear me getting into the pantry.
Compound?
So
I thought for sure that it was going to be that your second wife just farted a lot, but okay.
I have a question.
Compound.
You all have managed to find 2 silver brooches up to now, or up to this point. Who's got those?
I wouldn't, because I'd have my fancy magical one we found.
Well,
A stabbing brooch.
Put anything in my sheet?
I probably would have grabbed one of them.
Okay, and I think Gadsby, did you have one, or was it Sweeney?
Don't.
You don't. I mean, I could certainly have grabbed it.
Okay.
I'll volunteer.
As tribute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make good choices.
There's a lot of tokens that are getting added to the screen.
As you all step in and kind of look around, you can see that there's this big rock formation kind of where I'm pinging that looks like a giant ear. Cool. There's also... Oh, my bad. I got the number wrong. There we go. 8 zombies milling around the room.
Let's go.
And as you all enter, they look over, they see you, and they all start stumbling towards you. It's combat time.
Oh no. If only I had actually it's like good offensive magic. Like fireball or something.
You are a great wizard, Pitchfork.
Of all of the wizards you've seen, I might be the best of the whole wide room.
You're the least dead. And thereby the best.
Mm-hmm.
Do you all have your rolls in? Pitchfork needs to roll still.
Yeah, sorry. I just wait for the initiative to settle out now.
I do too.
Yeah.
That way I can satisfy my being at the bottom real nice and easy.
They rolled -2s?
Yeah. They're zombies. They got shit initiative.
Good point. Good point.
Look at all those dice.
But yet, half of them are better than me.
Colin, it's your turn first.
I'm just running in at the first one
Sure.
I can get to, and I'm going to attempt to hit him with my mace.
You have the turning of the undead.
I'm pretty sure I do, but this honestly looks like fun, so I'm gonna get in there a little bit first.
Okay. 18 is a hit with 3 points of damage.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, I just literally have my mace and shield, and I'm just yelling. Ah!
Yeah. Let's see here. I gotta roll some fucking numbers. Give me a moment. Oh, poor donkey.
No.
As a
Anything
zombie
but the donkey.
moves up to
Get
bite
off my
donkey.
ass. Gadsby's ass, that is.
That is in fact a hit, because that donkey's wearing goddamn armor. Farbauti, it's your turn.
Well, that's just not going to stand. I'm going to scoot down here. Or at least, in theory, I basically go to the one that's attacking the donkey.
Sure.
No, I should go to one that hasn't attacked yet. That's the smarter move.
Okay.
So I'll go down. I'll get up next to Colin there.
Sure.
Can always backtrack. All right, I'm going to come in. Let's see. We get any fun, like, environmental stuff going on here? Like any steps or...
There
like...
is the giant ear rock formation.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. It is a very kind
fairly...
of boring cave.
Okay, good deal.
Or cavern, yeah.
Like if there was like a little pointy thing sticking out of the ground, I was going to try and make it fall down on it.
Yeah, not really.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. Well, I'm just going to try and cut it right across the mouth, take out some teeth in case I don't finish it off. That way all he's got is gums. All right.
Oh, dirty 20.
Chopping his teeth out.
Yeah, man. You just fucking obliterate and just take the top of this thing's head clean off.
Right. Sounds good. And then I'll put a shield into the one that Colin already bashed. Try and finish him off, possibly. So
maybe
be 3 higher on the damage.
16 to hit,
I think
3 damage.
Because it sometimes uses the deed from before.
Yeah. Yeah, that fucking does it. You take the top of this thing's head off too. It's fucking out as well with that extra damage.
Let's go.
See, the adventure.
Mm-hmm.
The adventure's like, if you put 3 zombies in here, it should be a little tough. Put 4 in to make it kind of hard. I'm like, okay, let's go do 8.
Yeah, a little bit increase.
Yeah. Jason's turn. I'm saying he's just going to shoot with his arrow. And he's going to shoot at this one over here.
Nice.
Fuck. Goddamn. Jason isn't fucking around. Doesn't drop a zombie, but it does do some damage to him.
Yeah.
Nice one. Look at you.
Oh, yeah.
Spot on there.
All those times, like, eating, like, apples and pears and stuff, man. Like, Sweeney, it's your turn.
So the remaining zombies, are they all kind of clustered together?
Kinda, yeah. They're all kind of converging towards you all, except for the one that broke off to go attack Donkey.
Are there like stalagmites?
No, it is a very boring room.
Okay.
Except for the ear to fart in.
Except for the farting ear.
Gadsby, I got a dumb idea. Do you want to do it?
I'm all for dumb ideas.
All right. I pull out my rope and I toss you one end of it, and I'm like, and start moving around to the side with one end of the rope.
I feel like the response to that is we have good ideas. Like that's all we've been doing.
I'll tell you what. I like this idea. Gatsby, I'm going to go
That was
ahead
really fun.
and I'm just going to bump your initiative up because you're tied with some zombies and you would get to go before them. So Gatsby and Sweeney, yeah, Sweeney tosses you the rope. The two of you can take your turn.
Yep. We're going to loop around the zombies, and I don't know if we'll tie them up or we can try to trip them, whatever you'd like to do. Nice and short. Time off. All right. We'll do that.
Why don't each of you give me an agility test?
Okay. Why don't
Sweeney,
Put
Yeah.
some luck on that.
yeah, give me to a 12.
Get you to a 12? I can do that, sir. And yeah. So I spent 3 points, and that'll give me a 6, so that'll get me up to a 13.
Very cool. Yeah, the two of you grab this rope, you go wide, you run around, you meet in the center, and you kind of pull it taut a little bit, throw a quick knot on it. They are now kind of bound together. If you're trying to stop their movement as a group, it will be kind of an opposed strength test, but at the moment, they will definitely be... It's going to be hard for them to do things.
Yeah.
In fact,
we have them kind of corralled.
let's see how hard it is, because 2 zombies get to go now. Ooh. 11's not going to cut it. As one of these zombies, they're still all tied up.
Yeah.
One of them starts trying to move, and like the way the rope is, it kind of like the other zombies pull. One of them bounces back and kind of like lands on its ass. The other one does stand up, or does maintain its footing. And I'm going to say with that, it's going to be able to make an attack, and we're going to let it attack Farbauti.
Yay!
Good move. Good move.
He is the tastiest looking one.
I was getting ready to say the biggest threat, but maybe not the biggest
Oh
threat.
my!
That's a
Oh,
crit.
no.
Oh no!
The wound's
no.
blackened
Oh, God.
and a horrible infection.
No.
You got to
I
take
feel
a
like I see the
DC.
rolls faster than you guys sometimes. I saw that. I was like, oh no. And then I heard all you guys, oh no.
So yeah, for bounty, you take 3 points of damage, and
Okay.
you've also got to give me a fort save, DC 10.
Okay. Take my health down. Fort save.
Okay, you pass it today. Until you can get this infection magically cleared out. 2 things. You have to make that fort save every morning. Love, Lindy. Thank you for the raid. That's fantastic. We're playing Dungeon Crawl Classics. And we're playing in the Classic 2nd Edition adventure, Night Below. So yeah, for bounty, 2 things with this zombie bite you just received. 1, you don't get to heal while you've got this infection.
No.
2, you have to make that fortitude test every morning. And if you fail,
Until
you lose D4 stamina.
my.
Until the infection is magically expunged.
Ouchies.
You
It's
got
just a
the
flesh
zombie
wound.
plague. Hey, did that zombie bite you? No.
That's what you're saying right before you get on any enclosed vehicle with other people.
I want to put that in your character notes just so we've got record of it.
Nice.
Donkey
It's
is
confined space.
Yeah, Donkey's going to try and fight the zombie that's on it. Donkey does not. All right, Pitchfork, what do you got, man?
All right, I got a question for you. Would you consider a loop of rope to be a portal that I could cast word portal on?
I mean,
You can go through it and you can close it.
I really...
You want to say yes because you want to see what Dan's going to do.
I'm coming up with hairball ideas lately,
Yeah.
so
I really want to say yes. So give me a luck test, and we'll let a luck test decide.
okay. Oh,
Yes,
that's a
Dan.
pass.
Yes.
All right, I'm not going to bother with my other spells since usually it succeeds and the next spell fails. So I'm
Yeah.
just going to start with a spell,
Sure.
and it'll probably still fail anyway. So
Okay.
let's see here. Where did you go? Word portal. I got to spend a stamina so I can cast it because it's forgotten.
You've lost 2 stamina today.
Oh, that's pretty decent.
Ooh, that is pretty good.
That's a 21.
So I don't know how you want to interpret the effects of this, but the portal completely disappears, leaving in its place only a blank space of wall for 2d6 times 10 hours. During this time, no passage is possible via normal means. Portal can be detected with a detect invisibility spell. If it is detected, it's treated as locked and cannot be opened by mortal means except through a knock spell or similar powerful magic. And when it reappears, it remains locked for another 1d4 times 10 hours.
Did you just Resident Evil these zombies?
I hope so.
Is
I hope I
there-
just, just troop.
Is there any mercurial effect to that?
There sure is.
We all yell, "Oh my god!"
Unwanted attention.
Holy
That's
shit!
right.
Look over there and do not look at this place where I'm obviously not infected.
Unwanted attention casting the spell draws the attention of a powerful supernatural being who watches the wizard for 10 minutes. I get to roll a 1d4 to see what else happens here.
That
I
shit was
remember
cool,
who showed
dude.
up last time this was cast.
Uh-huh.
This time, a bloodshot eye opens on the wizard's forehead, seeing everything the wizard sees.
Oh, snap.
Hopefully this is entertaining to it.
Jeez.
Perfect timing on that sticker, too, there, Cat. Right over Dan's face.
Oh, nice.
So
Oh, man.
instead of a bloodshot eye, a
Is it a spud?
potato spud grows out of the pitchfork's forehead. As it opens up, you can see this inky black eye on its forehead. And it's just taking in everything around you, Pitchfork. Does it have any other effect?
That is, let me double check, but I think that's it since I rolled a 1.
Okay. Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, that's it since I rolled a 1.
Okay. Gadsby, Sweeney,
And
as you're... Yeah.
It's the blank space of wall for 30 hours, and then it's locked for another 40 hours, if it even matters.
Gadsby and Sweeney, as you're standing there, looking at the handiwork that you've just performed, looping this rope around these zombies, tying it, all of a sudden, this rope turns into a giant, flat run of drywall. Just on its own, the entirety of the interior of it is filled. All of the zombies break apart as this thing just cuts them all in half.
Amazing.
This is what I wanted.
As the
Yeah.
bottom halves are kicking underneath the drywall, and the top halves are now crawling their way towards all of you. And the one that you did knock, that did fall over, it was pretty much, since it was on the ground, head height for this giant slab of drywall in the shape of a giant lasso around a herd of zombies. So half of the zombies are still up. If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
Anything else, Pitchfork?
I got one.
You did get one. You did get one.
That's it.
I feel like you severely weakened a few of them also.
Also, sorry about your rope.
That's fine. Worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a rope again in a few days.
Pick it up later.
Pitchfork, one of these zombie halves comes crawling towards you.
Oh no, I'm in danger.
And it tries to grab you and bite you in the shin.
Danger, Will. I was in danger.
Oh no.
That's
boy.
Oh no.
that's a critical hit.
No.
Oh shit, Griffin, thank you.
Oh, fruit truck.
Uh-huh. Pitchfork, you take a point of damage. And the cold touch of undeath spreads across the wound. It deals an additional D4 damage. So you take 3 damage. And your teeth
I'm cold.
chatter loudly until you are magically healed. Good luck with stealth.
Colin's gonna have some work to do.
I was never doing stealth anyways. Like, not even trying. Now it's just a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
Let's see. Once again, I've totally spaced it. Who has those silver brooches?
I have one.
Okay, Sweeney and Colin. Cool. All right, Gadsby, one of these zombies, crawls over to you and tries to take a bite out of your shin. And maybe knee. You're short enough. It'd probably be knee.
Gosh, I've made them more dangerous, I think.
19 to hit for 4 damage there, Gadsby.
Ow!
I need that knee.
You would say you need it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you've... Somehow, Dan, you rolled good on that spell test.
It made everything worse in a way. But that tracks.
Yeah, it does.
Gadsby. Not Gadsby, Farbauti. One of these things crawls up to you and tries to take another... Wait, no. It gives you a little sniff and then it loses interest. Colin, you're up.
Oh, no.
You're
is
one
it
of
that
them.
one still next to me?
Yeah. No. Those are dead. You would have to move up to a different one.
Isn't there one behind me?
Well, it's not exactly a 1-to-1 map. One of them just moved up to donkey.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So I would just move to the closest one.
Sure.
And also strike it.
Sure. Absolutely. Ooh, that is terrible damage, though.
Yeah. I'm not a damage kind of person.
Okay.
That's so much other cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm going for more ridiculous spell casting.
Yeah.
All right. Pitchfork. Another one crawls up to you and tries to bite you in the shin. And that is actually a 7 to hit. So, yeah. All right. Farbauti, what do you got, man?
Well, the one that, gave me this here stupid pox in my shoulder. I'm just going to try and shove my sword through his face because that just pisses me off.
Absolutely.
God damn it. Just...
12 will hit for 13 damage. That's amazing damage. Yeah. You fucking destroy this thing. And actually, I need to remember that these things, since they're half zombies, they do have shittier AC. But yeah, you just obliterate this one.
Would you say that they've got half the hit points?
Yeah.
All right, and then for good measure, I'm just going to smash the shield down on another one next to it.
Sure. That's a 15 to hit. No, 6.
And then lower it down to...
Oh, yeah. That's a 13 to hit and 10 damage. You destroy another one of them. Jason's gonna take a shot.
Get him, Jason.
This is rough. I'm gonna roll a D3 to see which one he's shooting at. The one that is not engaged. You all got lucky.
Jason's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been doing all right.
Just had to get him away from his old man. Give some positive reinforcement.
Yeah, 15 to hit. Now, he is shooting something on the ground. He kind of balances out the AC, so that's going to deal 4 damage. Doesn't drop it, though. Well, any more than it already is.
Mm-hmm.
Sweeney.
All right. There's how many are up? Still twitching.
Relatively.
3.
3. All right.
One engaged with Colin, one engaged with Donkey, and one that Jason just shot with an arrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go help out Donkey. I'll go
Okay.
Dagger and hand axe at it.
Sure.
Hand axe.
Yeah, 15's a hit, 5 damage. Actually, the 5 damage is enough to do the job.
All right.
Nice.
Well, cool.
All right, and that would, since you did have to move up to that one, I'll say you're probably out of range of the others.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gadsby, what do you got, man?
Well, that asshole that just took a bite out of me is going to get 2 short swords.
I love it. Yes.
All right, let's see here. First.
Oh, yeah. 1 point of damage, but that is a hit.
Damage. The second one.
10's still a hit. These things got shit AC, and actually that 3 damage is enough to finish it off.
Nice.
All right. Anything else, man?
Still not feeling good about the trade. I'm not.
Yeah. Lost some rope. Got some zombie-covered drywall. Donkey's going to charge in at the last one.
Get him, Donkey.
Donkey does hit for 1 point of damage. And this thing had 1 hit point left. Donkey chomps on the back of the head of the last one and kills it.
Hell yeah.
Good job, Donkey.
Nice work, Donkey.
We respect you.
As the crazy melee concludes, they're all slain. You can see that continuing past the chamber of the all-hearing gods. The path does continue to what is listed on the map as the Grand Cavern. What's next, everyone?
I forgot we rested, so my spells wouldn't be lost.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
For a moment there, I thought about enlarging our portal so that we could just smush the legs underneath them just for
Oh,
That would have been
amusement.
awesome.
But I don't think it would have been valuable.
Sweeney's gonna look at Farbauti and the pitchfork and be like, you don't sound so good because you're chattering all the time, and you don't look so good. Did you have black veins before?
No. No, that's not just assist. That's that's the black runny stuff. That's it
never
smells
good.
awful.
It's never good.
Oh, don't worry. I found some fancy medicine that we could put on our wounds.
What'd you find?
We found a mercury last time.
You did.
I've
Yes.
been playing with it this whole time.
that might work against a zombie plague. You never know.
Yeah, it's silver against the dark, right?
So, are we aware of zombie plagues?
Give me an intelligence test, Colin. Yes.
Okay. So, could I then use my cleric ability to lay on hands and remove that condition?
You can, and that's actually what I was just looking up.
I'll save my mercury for later, I guess.
I mean, you can take it right now for
roll
yourself.
it.
Might
Plus,
help.
it's pretty fun, anyways. So
I remember when we started this campaign, it was like, we strongly recommend you have a cleric in the party. We're like, we don't need, we'll be fine without a cleric.
Yeah, we could use a cleric.
That's a 14.
So give me a second here, Alex. Because I gotta look up lay on hands, because it's got some rules specifically for this kind of shit.
What alignment are
it has
for Farbauti?
conditions.
I'm neutral.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of text under that. I did not see that.
So disease, that is 2 dice.
Okay.
So what you said you got a what, 14?
Yeah, I'm the first one.
What your alignment's chaotic, Jeremy? What's your alignment?
Neutral.
14 is 2 dice. So you could use those 2 dice to either restore 2 hit point or HD to Farbauti, which wouldn't work, or you can use those 2 dice to try and get rid of this zombie plague on Farbauti.
That's what I would do.
Okay. Thank goodness for clerics. Farbauti, you're no longer turning into a zombie.
Oh.
Good.
Oh,
Now,
okay. That is a good.
can you fix this too?
I got my knee bit real bad. Did I need to make any checks?
No, you did not. It's the
this-
critical hits
Okay.
are what transmits it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
And what did the pitchfork have?
Just chattery teeth, but it also requires being magically cured.
Bam.
I could also see where that might cause complications with spell casting.
Perhaps.
Oh, that'd be so awkward.
Yeah, it would. Oh. Ooh, 8. Pitchfork, what's your alignment?
I am
Ooh.
lawful.
Anyway, we turn it. An 8 is a failure. And in order to get that up to 2 die, to get rid of this, Alex, you would have had to give me at least a 20.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll wait for another time then.
I'm just gonna squeeze the last of this gunk out.
Just like chunky yogurt flying out.
Oh,
I do like John. Thank you very much for this. Dan, blame John. Dan, while your teeth are chattering, you are going to have a little penalty to spell casting.
Understandable.
right. You know what? I
I'm
appreciate
helping.
that so much, Colin. I'm gonna go for it in the ear. I forget who said it, talking about for it in the ear. This one's for the Chaos Titan.
Yeah, that's why we're here, honestly.
Yeah.
Get up to that ear. Take all that catfish we ate last night.
All that bland, unseasoned catfish.
That's just protein. That probably does smell actually really bad.
What do you mean bland? It was expertly cooked. It stewed in its own juices.
It
Oh,
was
okay.
seared perfectly. and I
Divine
love
feeder.
it.
Even used my own undergarments to squeeze it through to get.
Oh, okay. All right.
That
Just
was
a
that
little bit of
flavor.
salt on it. Yeah.
I
don't
guess
think
that's one way to see. Like you've been hot all day and you got like that salty grit on you. Just
Yeah,
scrape
yeah.
that off.
Catfish au jus.
Is
100% natural
I
salt.
think that's man au jus.
Can we get Jake to do a ad for
yeah.
catfish au jus?
Oh my goodness. Good job. What do you want to do next?
Rank fart in the air and then move on.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look around and see if there's anything valuable worth
True.
scooping up out of here.
I will tell
I do
you.
enjoy that. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Alex.
I do enjoy that we're like, that's what you're supposed to do with the year. We can leave now. Like, we don't
Yeah.
investigate that.
No,
That's
like
what-
Don't look
legit,
at it. Just fart in it.
the book explains this room as completely, totally boring, nothing exciting to look at except for the giant goddamn ear.
The thing that we're refusing to look at.
The thing that you're farting in.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're professional adventurers.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the Chaos Titan. I'm showing respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, moving up to the Grand Chamber. Apparently, the final room in this dungeon. Do you all just want to head in? Any tactics you want to take? What do you want to do? I'm not saying you
I'll
should
be at the
expect
back.
something terrible, but it is the
Scout
last
this
room.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Gadsby and Sweeney, you two doing that?
Yeah.
You're muted.
Nope.
Still muted, Bert.
Yes, let's sneak. And I'll have my crossbow out this time.
Okay. Very cool. All right, Sweeney got us 14. Gadsby, let's see what you got.
35.
Oh, shit.
I was close.
25. Very nice. So,
He always rolls better on this.
I'm going to hop us over to a map,
Oh, that's a good sign.
but this is, everyone's going to get to see it, right? Because I'm not bothering to move everything across. But this is pretty much what you see, this large, long room. And just milling in a line across the entrance to the room are just these zombies. You all really knocked that stealth. Sweeney did good. Gadsby did great. And at the far end of the room, you see that there is this giant statue, like altar with some torches attached to it. And you can see two religiously looking people there praying at it.
All right. I'm just making random.
Oh, we're doing the thriller.
Very
So
informative.
from my interpretation of that, Sweeney said, should we do something or retreat? Gadsby said, I got a crossbow. Let's shoot one of these fuckers.
And then, does anybody look like they're leading the chant or the prayer or anything?
Yeah. Easily you can see that there's two, a man and a woman. The man does look older, but the woman is in bigger kind of like vestments. And she's definitely doing this chanting a little bit louder, kind of leading it a little bit. She definitely seems like she's the one in charge here.
Crossbow bolt to the head.
Go ahead and roll it. She is unaware. Okay, 17 does hit. She's not
Only
paying
2 points of
attention.
damage.
So yeah, 2 points of damage. You hit her. She lurches forward.
Can you luck up damage?
I don't think you can, but fuck it. Why not? I'll allow it.
All right, so I did 2. I'm going to spend just because, I'm going to spend 5 points of luck to make that 12 points of damage.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. That is one hell of a difference. Oh, do math. All right. 12 points of damage. Yeah, she goes spilling onto the floor. Blood kind of squirts out on this statue. She's still up. She kind of whips around, looking to where that attack came from. She has
I
a
blew her a
vague
kiss.
You blow
And then
her
run.
a kiss. and then run as you hear her shriek out, "Get them!" as the zombies start lurching forward in the same path that Gadsby and Sweeney. Sweeney, are you going to do anything while this shot's happening?
So I was trying to be like, I agreed that we should go attack her. I just was gonna let the others know what was coming first.
Well, you certainly can let them know what's coming because the zombies.
If they can, like, as soon as I can see them, and I'm pretty sure at least one of them can see me, I'm just like, and then I head back.
Okay.
And I'll sling a rock at the one of those people off in the distance.
Sure, go for it.
I think I look at the rest of the guys. Like either they're having a dance off or they need our help. I don't.
Let's see here, sling.
I think
No.
9 is rough.
Nah, probably not.
Yeah, you would. I would need 6 points to get that up to a hit.
Yeah, I'm running dangerously low on luck.
Okay,
so
that's fair. All right. Zombies are closing in. Everyone else has gotten word that combat's breaking out. So I'll tell you what, since the zombies are moving forward, we're going to do initiative. And I'm going to say this first round is just between you all and the zombies, except for Gadsby and Sweeney, who would still have line of sight on the two religious-y people.
Mm-hmm.
So let's roll initiative.
Yay. Ooh.
And I am setting on 3 complications from Griff.
Oh, good.
Could I recommend you use some somewhere else?
No, I'm going to use them here.
I
I
tried.
said to myself, Chuck, you're looking at this. That's going to be way too hard. And then Griffin's like, Chuck, no, it's not, times 3.
Mm-hmm.
No. We'll be fine until we're not.
At least one of us will probably be fine. Not sure who, but it's a lot of dice.
Jason,
It'll
go.
be one of them.
Yeah, Jason gets the opening shot. He's just going to take a shot at a zombie.
Nice.
Ooh, 9 make hits. Let's take a look. 9 does hit for 6 damage. Very nice. Jason does a very good hit on one of those. Pitchfork, you're up.
Okay, we're gonna do, I think, the normal set of mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
There
Okay.
you go.
Start with chill touch.
That's
Good
pass.
enough.
You pass it.
That's all I needed. I get the second face, and with the second face, we'll cast Force Manipulation.
The
I
second
was really
face.
scared you were to cast Enlarge.
The second
Not
face is also chittering, which I'm not going to go back and change it. We're going to say that did succeed, but because of your chittering, all future spell tests until this is cured take a -1.
Okay, we'll just probably do it afterwards since I don't have a way to modify it.
That's absolutely
So
fine.
that'll be.
Would it affect the second head?
It does, because
It
its
does,
head is
yeah.
chittering, or mouth is clacking as well. So that turns that into a 19, and a 19 is one step down. Calls into being a power shield-sized wall, which is good.
Yeah, I was just gonna drop that on, our area.
Sure. That's 25 foot. Give me that 2d6 for how many rounds it lasts, and everyone in that gets a +4 to AC.
I figure I'll kind of put it like at the edge of us, so if we move into the room, we'll still be like in it.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
So ping where you're wanting this to start.
Like somewhere, I don't know where 25 feet is, but somewhere in the middle, so that outside edge will get us. I can't see anything actually, so.
Oh yeah, you're blind as shit. I'll tell
Did
you what.
Turn on Colin's light.
Down one.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. We'll get everyone in the party.
Like, I think someone's got a torch, but
I say
it's not.
I definitely have a torch.
It's
There you
not.
go.
There we go.
Yay!
Hooray!
Hooray! All right.
All right.
Is that it?
And I was curious. I have my fancy boots of speed. Do I need to use an action to activate them?
What does that do, Dan? What does
It's
that
basically
do?
a once per day or once
per day, the caster gains double movement speed and 1 extra action die each round. The duration is 1d4 plus 1 rounds.
I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, just
I think you just do it. The
fucking do
limitation
it.
is just that it's once per day. So go 3 actions around Pitchfork.
give me that D4 plus 1, and yeah, you can just turn it on 2 rounds.
2 rounds. Okay, well,
Still,
that's all right.
This includes this round, and then
Actually, since it does activate, I will. No, I'll let you
Do you
activate
want to do
it
it the
this
next?
turn.
Do you want to do it the next? I'm fine doing it next time if we want.
Okay, yeah, I think so.
So-
Since it does take, you do have to turn it on. Okay.
Let me see how long my face lasts. 3 rounds.
All right. So the priestess is going to cast a spell. And of course, this is a imported character, so I've got stuff, but I don't got stuff. Give me a second here. Oh, John took his headphones off. I got a long second. Oh, that's it. That's what I'm casting. Griffin, thank you for this.
Is it explosion?
It is not explosion, not in the least. Fuck me. I'm going to spend another one of my complications to reroll that. That's better.
Oh, that's better.
So this is going to be against Colin. Colin,
Will
you need to
save?
make me a will save. Target's 20.
Right. I possibly can make that.
Okay.
Bam.
No.
Oh,
I don't think I have anything specific for will saves.
Okay. So, Colin, this is going to last for 9 rounds. And you're now hypnotized. And she now gets to direct you what to do.
Oh no.
But you only have you're moving like a zombie here. So
Mhm.
okay. She's disabled your cleric. Gadsby, you're up.
we're in danger. Oh no.
Can I fire another crossbow bolt
Absolutely.
as I'm moving away?
Sure. But that is a solid hit.
Nice.
That is 5 damage. Very
Nice.
good. All right. Anything else there, Gadsby?
As I said, I'm running back.
You're
so that
backing
there are
up?
other body between me and her.
Sure. All right. A zombie is going to go, and it is going to attack. Oh, Gadsby, you just ran away. So you're out of the picture. Farbauti. This zombie's no longer worried about you being smelly. It's only a 7 to hit. You're fine, man. Colin, you get instructions that, God, you really, really want to bite Sweeney right on the face.
Not the face. This beautiful face. No.
So, Colin, you're going to give me a strength test.
It's not. Oh, straight 15.
So, and also, for you're all in this AC boost, so don't forget you got a +4 to AC. That goes for you too, is for Farbauti. So I'm gonna guess that Colin, your face bite, or I'm sorry, Sweeney, your face bite against Sweeney. Does an 11 hit you, Sweeney?
It does not.
Oh my gosh.
Or I guess it would be whatever your AC is +4.
Yeah.
I just math
Yeah.
the other direction.
That'd be a 20. So
All right, Colin, why don't you give me a will save?
There you go.
After you've got Sweeney's face or hand or face in your hands, you tried to bite him, but you just kind of accidentally gave him like a big sloppy kiss on the cheek.
Mm,
I give you one back.
mhm.
And with that
From the Chaos Titan.
return pucker, you kind of snap out of it.
No, blesses my child. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Sweeney's got the magic kisses.
We're all about sloppy tongues in this party.
That's right. I mean, just wait until it's time to cast Enlarge.
Sweeney,
Yeah.
a zombie moves up to you and just kind of stares at you. Holy shit, Griffin, thank you. Balancing the books. We're going to call that a banked reroll. And what is it? 2 points of luck for everyone.
Woo.
Take it.
I'll need some of that for my next round of botched spells.
For my
Now you
next
got
trick.
this.
Yeah, really, I'm like a gimmick wizard. And that's about it.
Gadsby retreat.
I'm trying to be a gimmick cleric, so I can't say anything.
Farbauti, another zombie tries to bite you.
Okay.
That is going to be a 16 plus your AC that is modified by that +4.
Nope.
Sweeney, you're up.
All right. I want to move around the zombies and start heading back towards the lady in the back there.
Sure.
So I'll make my what is my speed 20 feet. So I'll make my 4 little squares of movement here, more or less.
And as you're trying to like kind of sneak past these zombies, they kind of just like almost like lean out of your way. Like they're just letting you go past.
All right. And then I'm going to sling a rock at the leader lady.
Sure. 18 is a hit, 1 point of damage. All right. Farbauti, you are up, man.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with the one to the left of me, keep him from getting into that gap what just formed. And let's see if I can just do a good sweeping arc and see if I can knock some of his face into his friend to the right.
Sure, absolutely. Thanks for those bits, Kat. It's very nice. Uh, 18 is a hit. You do knock him into his friend. 12 damage will immediately destroy a zombie. Just to clear up space, I'm just going to delete that. And the other one will get knocked prone.
Sweet. And then I'll smash my shield into him. So as soon as he hits the ground, the point of the shield just
Very nice.
comes into the brain.
Okay, that's make your 2 hit a lot easier. Fucking Christ, dude. 21 to
less
hit with a
damage.
shield. 9 damage. 9 doesn't drop it, but it does do some good hurt on it.
It'll be 8. The deed doesn't.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Then I will adjust.
Still.
All right. The other of these cleric-y dudes. You know what he's going to do? He's going to do a real dick move. He's going to cast a spell. All right. He's casting darkness, designates a point within 20 feet, creates a 20-foot radius. So that's not as good as I wanted. And let's go ahead and do look. All right. So that second circle there is a sphere of darkness, completely blocking line of sight to those two in the back.
That's unfortunate.
And yes, it is. We do have a little bit of space here. This one's going to move. God damn it. That's the one I want. It's going to move right there. And it's going to try and bite you, Pitchfork.
What if I told him not to?
It's successful because his 9 to hit will not work.
But I'm told him not to, though. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
That's the important thing.
He
Doesn't
listens
Pitchfork
like
have
shit.
+4 to his AC?
Well, yeah, I rolled a 9 to hit, which wouldn't hit on its own, plus the
Right.
4. Farbauti, this one's going to step in. It's going to try and take a bite out of you. 18 to hit. I don't think that hits. No. And the last one. Because Gadsby, you retreated, which is saving you from this. I'll tell you what, this one's going to move up to Colin, and Colin, it just stands there and stares at you.
It knows better.
Yeah. Jason has lost line of sight on those two. He is a human. He has no chance of peering through darkness. He is going to pull out his spear and just try to attack the one right in front of him. Deed does not pop off. But 15 to hit for 3 damage. He doesn't drop it, but he does do some hurt to it. All right. Pitchfork, what do you got, man?
Well, I was gonna do the shoes, so
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you already
Go ahead.
activated it last turn.
well, we decided to wait since
Yeah,
I'll
well-
use an action
well, I mean-
to activate them.
Yeah. So that means activating it, you still have 2 turns or 2 actions this round, and next round you'll have 3. Makes
So
sense?
it doesn't. So does the last 2 rounds beyond when he activated it?
Well, because we said it was going to take is that what we settled on? It was going to take an action to activate it, or you activated it
Yeah.
last round?
I thought we decided it was gonna take an action to activate it because
Yeah.
that makes sense. It's like
Yeah.
casting a spell.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go with that. So you use your first action to activate it. You still have your natural second action. And now you have the speeded third action.
Perfect. Okay.
So yeah, right now you've got 2 actions.
I was gonna go ahead and stab at the one who stabbed me.
Sure. Somehow I've targeted him.
I gotta remember how well what I get for my chill touch roll. It's just enough to pass.
Yeah, it
Just
was
an extra-
the 12.
Like a +2 or something?
Yeah, +2 to attack.
Okay.
and-
D6 and undead creatures take an additional +2
Yes.
if I hit them.
You still got to hit him. You don't get a plus to hit. What I got to tell you,
Oh,
man.
Look at that.
Dirty 20 to hit. That
That's-
is 8 damage on its own. What's up?
Ah.
And then
But
an
still,
additional
that's
3.
11.
That's 11 damage. You destroy this undead. I'm just going to delete it.
Nice.
And then, because I'm standing behind Farbauti, and this just seems to be the thing to do,
Oh,
Just-
God.
get up there with that second face and just
Here
give
it
him
comes.
a little lick.
I already put the image in Discord.
Oh.
I just lick you awkwardly and nothing happens.
Oh, come on.
Chattering teeth and
be
all.
right. Wait, no.
Oh,
That's fantastic. Absolutely.
Oh.
I lean up there and I whisper, "Get him, Farbauti."
oh. It's not nearly as motivating as you think, you know. I mean, you're not an uncomely man, but you're just not exactly my type. You just. Why the shoulder blade? Like, you have to crouch down to lick me there. I don't get it.
It's just get the back of the neck.
All right, give me a second here,
You
because
know.
it's the bad guy's turn.
Oh.
I assume you have the
He
Yeah.
does. I've added a comment.
Does the second
Excellent.
face speak clearly?
it can.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the
You
second
don't lick
face.
me like
What you don't
used to.
realize is that in that alternate reality, Farbauti and that version of the Pitchfork have a torrid love affair. And that's
Mhm.
just their love language is the licking.
Oh,
Next time I'll be like, "Get him, big boy."
no.
That's the one when it works, right?
Yeah, right.
So, all of a sudden, over the darkness, 5 gold coins come flying out.
Money.
Money, money, money.
And
I'm sure this won't be bad.
just wanted to mark them with that. Those little circles are where the coins land. All right, Gadsby, you're up. You're retreating. Muted? No?
There.
There you
Can
are.
I get a shut off at her still?
So there is this bubble of magical darkness between you and her. So no. I mean, you can. It'll be a definite penalty.
Wait,
What is
are they
this all-
shooting things out of the darkness now?
She threw 5 things kind of up over the darkness, 5 gold coins, and they landed
Okay.
on the ground.
Okay, so she can't see us then. Okay.
Oh, 5 gold coins that landed on the ground. I am going to move so that I am not next to any one of those coins when they may
They're-
or may not go off.
They are they're about like 15 feet from where you're at now, because you've already retreated back. And these all landed
Okay.
kind of like behind the line of zombies. So
Okay. So then I guess I'm going to take a shot at. Actually, all the goblins zombies are in melee right now. Right?
they are, yes.
Then I guess I'm going to swap out weapons to my short swords.
Okay.
Short swords.
Move in and start swinging.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not. Hey, you moved me.
No, that's you. Sorry. Yep.
Oh yeah, because you're technically you're like farther back. You're like back here, but I
Yeah.
just had moved.
Well,
your
I'll
token.
go in. I'll
Okay.
toe the line and
Sure.
start swinging.
Absolutely.
12 for a point, or 14 for a point,
That is a hit.
and 13
Nice.
for 6 points,
That is
or 15 for 6 points.
also a hit. Doesn't drop it, but yeah, you slice this one up pretty good. All right. Anything else?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. The zombie that you knocked down for bounty spends its turn standing up. Colin, what do you got, man?
Right. I am going to. Boop. I'm going to cast a spell.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. Boop. Of course.
You gonna look that up?
Yeah.
All right. So you're
I'm
doing
going.
yeah. If you're doing second sight, if you get that to a 12, you get a round where you can see the future. Next step above that is 14. The next step above that is 18.
18. I have 7 fleeting luck, right? I believe.
Let's take a look. Alex, you have 7 fleeting luck, so you could easily take that to an 18, burning your fleeting luck.
Burning it all.
All right, so the effect you
Ooh.
get, I will drop this in.
Spin that bad boy.
You have a hint of possible outcomes. Spend the following round concentrating on a choice that must be made in the next 30 minutes. For example, maybe deciding which direction to turn in a dungeon, whether to enter a room. Cleric gets a sense of whether the action will be to his benefit or harm. There's an 80% chance that the sense the cleric receives is accurate. So, what's this decision, man? Oh, Alex, the casting time on that is 1 turn.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 turn in this game is like 10 minutes.
Oh, darn. Oh, darn. I forgot. Yeah, that's not round. That's turn.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that then if possible.
You want to, yeah, that's not a problem. You want to do another spell?
Yeah, I'll throw something else.
Okay. We can just keep the same results, 18 for whatever spell you want to put out there.
Turn the bread.
In the bread.
What would I throw?
And you could also turn that towards if you wanted to try your turn undead.
That's actually what I was thinking if I could do.
Okay. So an 18.
Maybe they'll step on the coin grenades.
Turn unholy. There we go. Turn unholy.
Let's see, where is that at? It's further down. Did you find the table?
Oh God.
It's a lot of rules, man. All right, you got a result of 18. That means your range is 30 feet. These things are 1 hit die. No, these things are 3 hit die.
Ooh.
So Alex, bad news. I need that to actually be a 20.
Wait. It's turn unholy. Did we add my caster level and all that other stuff?
So that should have already been included because it was 1d20 plus 4 is your base. It gave you an 11. And then you added 7 luck to that, making it an 18. For turn unholy to get an effect on this on a 3 hit die creature, you need at least a 20. So you would have to spend 2 more points of luck.
I would not have that.
You could spend your actual luck if you want.
I'm trying to, yeah, I'll do it. I'll just go for it.
Okay. So that means that they are turned. So give me a D4.
Bam. Two.
All right. Actually, you did not need that. 1 creature is turned. All right, Alex. You got a preference on which one you're turning?
It don't matter to me.
All right.
I'm trying to clear a path to get to that smoke cloud.
All right. You turn 1. It now has to run away from you.
Hell yeah. Get out of here.
Let's see. Gadsby, this one that you attacked is going to try and bite you. Oh, I fucking rolled shit. Sweeney, you're up, man.
Awesome. So Sweeney is going to continue moving forward.
Sure.
2, 3, 4. And then he's going to skirt around the darkness here and be able to get like just around there.
Okay. So you
actually, because I can do 40, but
if you move 1 more, you would have
Yeah.
line of sight on her. Well, yeah. because
Okay.
it's snapping to center. I would say you would have line of sight on her with that.
All right. Yeah, then I will. But that it took both my actions to get up there. So,
Okay.
but
Cool,
at least I'm up there.
All right. Farbauti, what do you got?
All right. Let's see. I think the one to the right of me hasn't really taken any damage, right?
This one has not. Or actually, these
right.
two have not.
So I'm going to swipe at the one to the left of me, and for my deed, I'm basically trying to have my short, stumpy little legs kick him and knock him back into that coin. See what happens.
Oh, I like it. Yeah. Okay.
I'm curious. So,
Deed pops, 26 to hit, 12 damage. So,
Whoa.
good news, bad news. You do get the effect you wanted. Bad news is it dies immediately as you push it back into that coin. As it steps on the coin.
Excuse me.
No. That coin immediately unfurls itself into a little golden spider, and it starts crawling all over this thing's body, biting its corpse.
I don't like that.
Colin would recognize that spell.
Which
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
say that again?
As this zombie was knocked onto this coin, the coin turned into a spider and started biting the shit out of it.
Hell yeah.
All right, for
Sting
Bowdy.
and stone.
And then I'm just going to bash the one in front of me.
Sure.
Ooh, do, 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 do.
I would openly warn everybody, like, oh, those coins are going to turn into
So-
bugs.
Would have been 18 for 9.
18 for 9. That will finish it off.
All right. And then with that done, I suppose I'll move up.
Okay.
No, I won't. I'll stay here. That
All right.
way I'm more likely to be attacked than Pitchfork.
Okay. So, shit. The lesser of these two priests fucks up a spellcasting test. All right. Colin, this zombie looks at you, kind of shrugs, and takes a step over. And let's see, I'm going to roll a d4. 1 to 2 is Jason, 3 to 4 for Bowdy. Tries to bite you for
Yes.
Bowdy. 13 to hit. You're fine, man. Jason will try and spear this one. Oh my gosh. I remember now that I really dislike long combats. How dare this thing? And it's a fucking miss. Pitchfork, you're up, man.
Let's see. I keep having my way out of here blocked, so we'll probably just go ahead and attack again to start with.
Sure.
I mean, you've got
Oh,
to
actually,
the right and diagonal if you wanted.
yeah. Let's re-up Chill Touch first,
Okay.
or not.
Or not.
It rolled like a 17 on my screen, though.
Yeah, the actual physical dice you see, it tries to match what the actual result is. Doesn't
They
always
lied to me.
succeed.
Doesn't
Yeah.
always.
All right, there's
All right, well-
action 1.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and stab at him anyways.
11 does hit. 4 damage.
Only 4 damage, though.
All right. You got
And then
your
for
third
my
action.
last trick, we'll cast Mirror Image.
Okay. Because that does more weird shit.
Or not.
Or not. Okay.
I've lost
Poor Dan.
3 of my spells so far.
Yeah, you have.
You never needed them, really. No, you got one shot. No, you did get a grasp into that. A
did.
chill touch, I should say. Sorry.
You did.
Yeah, now my face is going to go away on my next turn, so it's imperative I cast it successfully.
So as you're watching up there, Sweeney, you see this priestess lady pull out her dagger, and she casts a spell at it. And she fucks it up. Oh, you know what? I've got another complication from Griffin. I'm going to use it to reroll that.
Of course you do.
No, I do fucking worse. I went from a 10 to a 5. Gatsby, it's your turn, man.
I can't. The darkness is still up, right?
Yep.
Yeah. There's.
How about?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say there's 2 zombies in the area, and one of them's looking at Colin like it's scared. That's the one that he cast his.
This one in front of me, is it engaged in me or is it engaged with Farbauti?
It would have been with Farbauti.
All right. You know what? I want to move in this direction to see if I can come in to the side of. Let's see. I'm seeing if I can get around the obscuring blackness by hugging the side wall of the cave.
So on this side, it's pretty thin. You won't be able to, but you can see on the other side of it. You can see there's a fairly large gap that actually Sweeney kind of slipped through.
If I'm not engaged, then I'm going to traps through here, not stepping on any of the coins, and trying to follow Sweeney.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
And I'll be putting away my swords and bringing out my crossbow while I'm doing it.
Absolutely, very cool. Colin, what do you got?
All right. I was gonna do some more stuff and things.
And things.
Glory.
Yes.
Actually, I don't know.
That makes 2 of us.
They're not good, so I can't use detect evil on them. I think I just got to move over and help with the zombies then.
Okay. Yeah, there is a zombie right next to you. You can just start swinging.
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, roll it out.
Bam.
11 is a hit, 6 damage. That does not drop it, though. It is 1 point short.
I'll take it, though.
Alex, give me a luck test.
I don't think I've ever passed one of these.
Today's your day.
I believe in you.
Today is not your day. The zombie starts running from you in the most direct line. There we go. Sweeney, you're up.
All right. I'm going to drop my sling, pull my hand axe and dagger, and close on in.
Sure thing.
And hack and stab.
You got it. Oh, shit. That is a good hit. 19 to hit, 6 damage. That 12 is a miss, though. By 3.
By 3? Then I will spend...
You'll spend 2?
Yep, because I've got 2 points of fleeting luck, so I'll spend that to get 4 to that, raise it to a 16.
Okay, so that turns it into a hit. That deals 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking kill her, man.
Yay!
Nice.
She collapses to the ground dead. The other priest is now cursing and swearing at you. Passing our turn to Farbauti.
I yell out, "Don't tear the dress! I'm collecting them!"
Nice.
That's fantastic.
All right. Well, I suppose I'll chop the fella next to me at the knees, knock him prone, needs be. Ooh.
9 does hit. 9 does hit. D doesn't pop off. And that's the one right next to you. Yeah, 14 damage. You destroy that one One zombie is left, and it's running away from you all.
I've got 5, 10, 15, 20. I could just barely. I hate it when you make me run.
Oh, don't make him run.
Yeah.
And then I'll shield bash him.
Sure.
You wouldn't like him after he's run.
13 is a hit.
14 and 8.
Yeah, that damage dropped. Oh, 14 and 8? Yeah. All of the zombies are slain.
Don't run. You'll only die tired again because you're already dead. Things.
Shit. All right, Sweeney. This one retreats back to the corner, pulls out a longbow, and takes a shot at you.
Sure.
Oh, I rolled like shit. 9 to hit.
Yeah.
Actually, hang on.
That's a miss. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I've got a small pool of trouble remaining. I'm going to re-roll that.
Fair enough.
It turns it into a critical hit.
Okay.
Oh,
5 base damage and an additional D8 damage as you suffer multiple broken ribs. I'm just going to throw that out. That's probably thanks to Griffin. Thanks,
fair.
Griffin. This is a priest.
Thanks, Griffin.
Yeah.
So total damage from this is 11. How
I'm
are
still
you
up.
doing? You're still up?
I got 2 hit points left.
Hey, you're doing
Whoa.
great, man.
Mhm. Enough to share.
Right?
Jason will start kind of following towards Gatsby. Pitchfork, what do you got?
all right. I don't have chill touch anymore, and I don't have mirror image anymore, and I don't have enlarge anymore.
But you got fast.
I don't have that anymore either
I thought
because
that
that was for
last...
2 turns.
Oh, 2 rounds? Okay.
Yeah,
2 rounds.
it's weird that you have to activate it, but you can't get the benefit of it, so you
Yeah.
lose a round of its effectiveness by.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
to think about that maybe. But whatever the case, I was thinking we'll go ahead and lose force manipulation, so maybe I can make a disc and move some people along faster.
Okay. So you're going to drop your current force manipulation.
I don't know if it goes away or not, to be honest, but
I'm deleting it. It's
it does. It's not helping us anymore, I don't think.
All right, 18. Tower shield. Can you downcast that into what you want?
It's technically a 17 anyways, because chattering
you're
teeth.
chattering. Yes, it is. Yeah, so that does drop you right. You create a floating platform 3 feet off the ground, 3 feet diameter, and it follows you at 5 feet. Last D6.
And I can command it to move, I think.
It just says it follows you.
Ah.
Oh, it can
Can
be
be
commanded to move up to 25 feet
away.
away. Okay.
So I was going to try and put it, if I can be so ambitious, put it under Farbauti.
And
just-
I'll tell you what, give me a luck test.
I won't be able to move you forwards, but I can maybe move you to the side so you can get around that edge, like from right to left.
Nice. That's fun.
It's not necessarily helpful, but oof, just barely.
All right. For Bowdy, all of a sudden you raise 3 feet off the ground.
Whoa.
All right.
And then
Anything?
you're just going to swing to the left.
I'm going to teen wolf it up.
Okay. For Bowdy, you start drifting over this way.
Whoa.
Gadsby, what's up, man? You gonna continue moving through that opening?
Can I see anyone yet? If so, I'm going to take a shot.
So no,
I'll move some and see.
Yeah, the darkness is still in position.
Then I'll keep moving as much as I can. You tell me where I can stop.
What's your speed?
I am, I think, normal because I've got a plus 5 foot speed, so human,
Okay.
I believe.
I forgot to move.
You
So
get
one more
25?
space is just your movement action. One more space
Okay.
forward.
One more space. So if that's just my movement action, no,
You
I
can
guess I
take
don't
a
have line
shot.
of sight on that one. Oh, but I might over here.
Yeah, this one is dead. I just didn't
Oh.
want to delete the token. Let me get it off the screen.
Okay.
So this one,
But this one over here,
yeah.
I will shoot. But not with the 9. I don't.
9
guess.
is not. No, and this guy's got some armor on. Yeah.
Oh, how about if I threw in what if I got it to a 13?
I would need it to a 15 to be a hit.
I'm not willing to spend that much. Nope.
Sure. All right. Colin, you're up, man. Are you muted?
You muted.
There we go. Sorry, Foundry freaked out on me and went like blank for a second.
Oh, shit.
There we go. All right. So the darkness is still there, correct?
It is, yes.
Hmm. I think I'm just gonna move up to where Farbauti is.
Okay, sure. You do so.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I just get ready to swing at anything that might come out of that darkness.
Sure. Sweeney.
All right. I'm like, oh, thank God, back up.
Mm.
And I'm going to move over here and try to hide behind the statue.
That was a hard hit. Yes, it was. Okay.
I'm like, look, lady, we got you cornered. You hear that sound? That's my friends coming. They're going to like wipe the floor with you, or you could stop now and maybe live a little longer.
Give me a personality test.
Till I go stab her for all of her temporary HP.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, that's a no.
That's a big no.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. I'm hiding.
All right. Farbauti.
So I'm looking at an idea. I have no way of really knowing where she was, but I think Farbauti's just dumb enough. He hears you calling out. He's going to angle just
I'm
a little
definitely
bit.
being loud.
So maybe 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Farbauti just charges straight forward. He hears you. It's pitch dark. This is really stupid, but he's going to do it.
You erupt out the other side. And you can see Sweeney in front of you, hiding behind a statue. And this other priest in the corner with a longbow.
Hey, you fuckface! I killed all your stupid toys.
Ow,
Okay.
ow, ow.
Anything else for Bowdy?
No, I run forward. I can't I had to use both my movement and my action to get there.
Yeah.
So I just run up and then try to insult her.
Okay. You know what? Griffin gave me a lot of trouble previously, so I'm gonna use
You
another
screwed
one.
up, lady. You made him run.
Fuck. I definitely got to spend a reroll on that. Oh, I did even worse. No, arrow goes wide. Jason's gonna just keep moving. Pitchfork, anything? What do you got?
I'll go ahead and walk around the coins.
Yeah.
How far can I go? Gosh, why do I always draw a circle? I do not mean to do that, but let's go ahead and measure with it anyways. That's
Okay.
probably up to here. I wish I could delete them.
Yeah, I can though.
Go ahead and just move. I go to the measuring tool, and for some reason it's always on circle.
So it's not the measuring tool that you want. It's on the main one where you can like select tokens. There's a ruler icon in there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Somehow I forgot how that do.
Yeah, there, Griffin. I had a good amount stockpiled from previous sessions that I was saving for a good fight.
Let's see. I could probably do that again.
Okay,
I'll probably just stop right behind Gatsby.
sure. All right, with that, I'll let you move your token, and then when turn passes to Gadsby.
I will
Either
shoot
there you
again now.
Okay,
I guess. At
Sure.
the woman.
sure. 16 is a hit.
Nice.
First damage this person's taken.
And I guess I'm going to move some as well.
Okay, sure.
Just a little bit.
Colin stepped away. There's
You
Colin.
do there.
You're muted.
Still muted.
Can't really see the screen right now, so I would just run through the darkness as far as I can.
Absolutely. You're a human. Yeah, you're going to pop out the other side right next to Farbauti.
Oh,
And if you look ahead just a few feet, you can see Sweeney there, injured, hiding behind a statue. And off in a corner towards the right-of-ways, probably 30 feet from you, you can see this other priest with a longbow.
right. All right, there I can kind of see better. There we go. So is that the woman who was casting at us in the corner?
That's one of the two. You did have to use double movement to break through the darkness.
Okay. All right. That's all I can do then.
All right, Sweeney.
Let's see. I'm going to. I'm gonna. You know what? I've got an extra hand axe, I do believe. I am gonna chuck a hand axe at her.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to actually swap it to my ranged.
19 hits, 2 damage. Very nice.
Awesome.
Halfling SWAT team doing work.
No kidding.
Hunkered down behind the statue again. Like, all right.
All right. For
Look
Bowdy,
at the massive balls on that halfling.
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn, man. What you got for Bowdy?
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can just barely reach her.
Okay.
All right. So whether she's shooting with a bow or she's casting, either way, usually won't line of sight. So I'm going to come running up. I'm kind of pissed I had to run. I'm going to just try and slice across the top of her head. And if it doesn't kill her,
shit.
I want blood to rain down in her
Yeah.
eyes.
Okay. Yeah. Very nice.
You're a jerk.
You're 3
wow.
points short.
I will. I'll spend it.
Okay.
Let me
So,
hop in there and do that.
D doesn't pop off. You do deal 7 damage. Doesn't drop him. Looking in terrible shape.
Okay, that was worth it. Oh, we'll try the shield bash.
$19 is a
The
hit.
shield-
Fucking Christ, dude, you're
18
rocking it
for
with
5.
that shield bash. You
Mhm.
shield bash them to death.
Mhm.
Nice.
Ugh.
Just
All right.
make her head knock back a little bit, and then
Yeah.
press her into the wall. And it's just a really slow, horrible death. I really fucking hate it when you make me run, and I'm just gonna push her into the side of the wall until her chest caves in.
Told you, lady.
Luck test for
Oh,
for
boy.
Bowdy.
Oh god, I may have made a huge mistake.
Or you made a great decision.
For Bowdy, you pass your luck. Darkness falls, and we're ending here. I just want to set this one last thing. As you are pushing this person corpse into the wall in that corner kind of shifts and gives way just a little bit. And you realize that you have pushed them to death right into a secret door.
Look at that.
I'm
Shouldn't have
giving
even asked for
everybody gold stickers today. Everybody.
Yeah.
Hooray!
All right. We are way the fuck past time, so we are wrapping it here. Let's do a quick round of plugs, and then we'll make like a tree, and we will pick up next session. Everyone go ahead and I'll tell you what, everyone roll me a d4, and that's how many points of luck you can heal to your permanent luck.
Nice.
But with that, Bert, what do you got happening this week?
Let's see. That's a good question. Friday, we've probably got some BX Dungeons and Dragons. Saturday, this is
Goodman
Goodman
Games.
Games.
It
isn't it?
is.
Yeah, this is Goodman Games. We're doing some weird frontiers there.
Yeah.
Sunday, maybe doing some playtesting, depending on who is available, but that won't be streamed, unfortunately.
Okay.
This past Tuesday, we did character creation for our werewolf apocalypse game, so that will be starting next Tuesday. Should be a lot of fun.
Very cool. Very cool. Jeremy, what do you want to throw out there?
Aaron Race on Patreon. You've got comics, maps, tokens, fun stuff. Check it out.
Cool stuff. Dan.
Go to the Discord. It's where we post memes and horrible gifs about people looking their faces into oblivion.
True story.
Yep.
It's
relevant.
It's relevant. It is. And we'll bump up to John.
Yeah. Tuesdays and Thursdays on the Defenders of Cobalt YouTube channel. We got new episodes of our favorite Pathfinder game, Oops, All Goblins, where we're doing the Age of Ashes adventure path for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and the chaos continues.
Very cool.
It's like this, but more in some ways.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it really is. We are a very horny bunch of goblins. It's fantastic.
As it should be.
And here on Defenders, if you come back on Friday, Joe should be back running some Anvia for us. Saturday during the day, 1 p.m. Central on Grim and Perilous Plays, we're doing some more Forbidden Lands. Like Bert said, Saturday night, Goodman Games Official. We got Weird Frontiers, and then we'll be back for more of this next Wednesday. That's fucking everything for the week at large. Anyone got anything else they want to throw out before we get the hell out of here?
Mm-mm.
No?
I think so.
All right. Goodbye, you mother
Farewell.
truckers.